and this is our lecture number 6, and the topic is Introduction to the Algebra. First, we should know about what is algebra, the part of mathematics in which letters and other journal symbols are used to represent numbers and quantities in formulate and equations. This is called algebra, where you have letters, symbols and numbers. These are all things make the algebraic equations. There are some parts of algebraic expression which is terms, and the term has divided further parts like coefficients, variables, operations and constant. Like in this equation 7n plus 2, 7 which is with variable is called coefficient and n is variable, and the operation between two digits are plus, and the 2 is the constant. What is variable? A variable is symbol which represent a quantity that can vary. Definition of constant. Constant is anything that does not vary or change in value or number. In algebra, the numbers from arithmetic are constants. Generally, letters at the beginning of the alphabetics A, B, C used to represent constant. There are some examples: the speed of light, the number of minutes in an hour. We can write over there h. So there are some symbols, okay? Expressions. Expressions are formed by using variables and constants. For example, x plus 3, there is a variable, and which is the variable? Yes, there is 3, and constant is x. So there are some variables and constant, and these are the some examples, and I will take second one, 2y minus 5. In this example it is made up of y and as the variable, and 2 is minus 5 as the constant. Okay, y is the variable. What are coefficients? A coefficient is the number multiplied the variable in an algebraic expression. For example, there are in the left hand side there is some expressions of algebraic, and at my right side there is coefficients of these expressions. Like 6m plus 5, what is the variable? What is the coefficient? 6, which is with the variable. Next is 8r plus 7m plus 4, and what are the variables? 8 and 7 coefficient, sorry, and 14 is the coefficient. What is a term? A term is the name given to a number, a variable, or a number and a variable combined by multiplication or division. So here is a term a plus 2, and what is the term in this equation? A comma 2. And the next example, 3m plus 2 6n minus 6, what is the term? 6m comma 6n minus 6. There are few questions in your 8th unit which are like that. You have to solve it like this. Okay, next is, now we shall combine these algebraic terms when one or more than one algebraic terms are combined with plus or minus, then it is called an algebraic expression. Like example, there are a4a, this is one equation. Next one is 2x plus 3d, and then comma. Next, third one is 9s, fourth one is 2ks minus xy plus 4m, and comma, and these are few or more. Okay, these are all called algebraic expression. I have written some more equations, but these are not algebraic expression. Like 30 minus 5, this is not equation. 8 32 plus 23, this is not equation. So these are not equations. Okay, write algebraic expression. How can you write when it is in phrasing form? Like 3 more than a number. So the number is denoted by any constant, which is x, a, b, c, any alphabetics. Okay, plus 3. The quotient means in a division form of a number and 8. So the variable is 8 and the quotient is y. 6 times a number means 6 multiplied by a number which should be any alphabet A, B, C, like here I have written over there N. 15 less than a number, so the number should be from alphabet which is Z. I have written over there less than means minus 15. The quotient of 30 and a number plus, so it is 10. 30 over x plus 10. Continuing with algebraic expression, we can classify them based on number of algebraic terms present in them. An algebraic expression with single algebraic term is monomial, and the double two algebraic terms called binomial, and the three parts called the trinomial. Like in this example, 3x, 5c, 8b. There are three equations basically, and they have only one single variable, okay, like x, c and b. And the next binomial is there are two. In each equation there are two variables like 4x plus 4y. Then what is the variable? X and y. And the next 3y minus 4a, y and a. And the third one, trimonomial, there are three. Like look at the example, 34x plus 4b, 9c. So x, b, c, there are three. There are third one which is polynomial, where there are more than three terms over there. Like in this example, x plus 3a minus 8 plus 5d. So they have four different type of expressions. There is a I have designed a chart for you which you will understand more clearly, okay? Monomial, binomial and trinomial and polynomial. After expression, let us see new term equations. An equation says that two things are equal. It will have an equal sign. Like in algebra, there equal sign in between two equations. Right hand side and the left hand side, there should be a equal sign. This is called equation. What is on the left side? It is x plus 2 is equal to what is the right side? 6. So an equation is like a statement. This equal that, or left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, now there are two terms of like and unlike. First I will tell you what is like term. These algebraic expression like 2x, 4x, 23x, similar literal coefficients. What is the literal coefficients over there? X. Okay, we call such similar looking algebraic terms as like terms. Why? Because they have same literal coefficient which is x, and the example I have written over there, there are y and m. If they have, each equation have same coefficient, then it is called a like terms. Unlike terms, like in the first example, 3x at y 34c, there are algebraic terms having different coefficient x, y, c and z, so it is called unlike terms. Now how to take out the value of x, or maybe I can say that the original equivalent equation. Like here is x minus 3 equal to 5. Minus 3 is minus here. When you take it to the another side, it will be changed on the plus side. So the answer will be 5 plus 3 is 8. X plus 6. How can you solve it? 6 is plus here. When it will move to the other side with the 10, so its sign will be the minus. Next is x is equal to 8 minus 3, which is answer should be 5, and there is the answer 7 is equal to x. This is the way how you can take out the value of x. Now how can you solve if the things are in multiply form? You can just take out change the numbers. Like for example, m over 4 is equal to 6. Now 4 is dividing here. Okay, you want to know the value of m, so you multiply 4 over there. Here it is dividing, and now when he move to the other equal sign, other side of the equal sign, then it will be multiply. So the answer will be, what is the answer? M is equal to 24. Okay, now if there is an example when there is a decimal position, how can you take out the answer? Like here n is minus 3.2 equal to 5.6. Now 3.2 is minus here. You can move it to the another side, which will be add, and the answer will be 8.8. How can you add the algebraic expression like 2x plus 4x? X should be same, so it will be add with each other. 2x plus 4x is equal to 6x. If there is a like expression, so it will be add with each other. If it is unlike expression, then it will be not any way add with each other. Okay. The second word is subtraction. Same criteria like addition. It is the same criteria like 6x minus 4x. So it is also like expression. So you can add it, and what is the subtract it? The answer will be 2x. And there are so many examples you can understand from these examples. Okay, how can you simplify the equation? Like in the question 2. 5x square minus 3x plus 7x square minus 4x plus 9. You will add or subtract. There is a operation, different operations in this equation. X square, x and x. There are two variables, x square, x. So you add x square with x square, and minus 3x and minus 3x, 4x. They are also adding, but the sign should be negative. Okay, because because both have a minus sign. Minus always plus, but the sign should be negative. There is another way. I can say that this is the second method. There are three equations. You can write the equations like 5 plus x minus x square minus x cube. You will write another equation under the each digit, like x cube also write under the x cube, x square always write the x square, and x always write under the x. Okay, and then you will change the sign if you want, but it is a sign, it is the question of plus, so you add on it like minus x cube minus x cube and minus x cube. It's mean 1 and 1, 2x cube. Okay, subtraction in algebraic expression. Subtraction of algebraic expression. Step for subtraction of algebraic expression. Arrange the terms of the given expression in the same order. Write the given expression in such a way that the like terms occur and below the other. Keeping the subtraction in the second row, change the sign each term in the lower row from plus to minus and minus to plus. Like this is a question. 6a minus 3b plus c, and the second one is 4a plus 5b minus 3c. This is a change methodology we will use here. Minus will be changed into plus, plus will be changed into minus, and plus will be changed into minus. Now sign has been changed. The previous sign has been forgotten, and the new sign will be their own sign. You will solve then with the new signs. Okay. There is another example, and this is another way to solve the subtract question, like 7x minus 4x plus 5. Minus is outside, so the each sign has been changed. The minus is changed to be plus, and plus changed to be minus. So you can solve it. This is another way. How can you solve with this type of questions? Like write over there and then change the sign and then solve it. Expanding brackets on simplify, like there is 2 outside and bracket 3n minus 4, you and plus 3 bracket 3n plus 5. You just multiply 2 3n, which is 6n, minus 8 plus 9n plus 15. So you add the plus n with each other, and then variables with variables. There is another way to solve the equation, like 3x multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3x, then plus 2, because it is in bracket form and outside is 5. The 5 is multiplied by both, and same criteria with the next word, which is 2. But the sign of minus also change their sign. Well, keep in mind that if the sign is outside the bracket is minus, then it will also change the inside signs. Okay, like 2 4 8x sign with minus, and the minus with 6 is plus. Now you can solve it. if you have the values of a, b, c, or maybe another, you how can you solve? Like first is 2a plus c. Now what is the value of a is 3. So 2 is multiplying by 3, and what is the value of c is -1. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, and -1, then minus it, and 5 lie. There is the same way you have to solve. Like in second part, there is a square. Now you will take the square of each digit, okay, and then minus it. There is the same criteria. There are some variable and coefficients. You can also take the first you will take the put the values of variables, and then square them, then multiply, and then plus and minus of them. Thank you so much, students. May Allah bless you, and Allah Hafiz. May you have understand all the concepts which I have given to you, and do practices at home. Thank you. Fi Manillah.